Hello everyone, in this video we will learn what a prime number is, understand it with a simple example, then walk through the logic in Java step by step, starting from raw code logic to complete implementation in VS Code. Let's dive in. What is a prime number? A prime number is a number greater than 1 which is divisible by 1 and number itself. In short, it has exactly two factors. Here are some examples to understand better. Here 2 is a prime number which has two factors, that is 1 and 2. It means that 2 is divisible by 1 and 2 itself. Here 3 is also a prime number which has the factor 1 and 3. Here also it means that 3 can be divisible by 1 and 3 itself. But 4 is not a prime number because it has three factors, that is 1, 2 and 4, which means that 4 is divisible by 1, 2 and here it has more than two factors, hence we call that 4 is a not prime number. Let's break down the logic first before writing the Java code. Take an integer input. For example, we have taken here integer input, that is 2. Initialize a variable, that is count. Run a loop from 1 to n. Why loop from 1 to n? Now before we get into coding, let's understand why we loop from 1 to n in our basic logic. We loop from 1 to n to check how many numbers divide n without leaving a remainder. Each time we find such a number, we increase a count. At the end, if the count is exactly 2, the number is prime. Why exactly 2? Because only one and number itself should divide it. If any other number divide it, it's not a prime number. Now let's try to implement this raw code in our VS Code. Let's try to create a file called prime check. Implement the main method. Take the variable of int type which is equals to 4. Let's assume this value. We'll also take a variable name count and initialize it to 0. Then loop here we will check if the variable, that is our n, is modulus by I and gives the remainder 0, then we will increase our count. After this, we will use a simple if else condition to check whether the count is equals to 2, then the given number is prime, else given number is not prime. So let's try to run this code. So as shown in the output, the given number is not prime. As I have explained in the example, that 4 is not a prime number because it has the factor 1, 2 and 4 itself, which means that it has the count which is greater than 2, but the number which is prime, it has exactly two factors. So we conclude that the 4 is not prime number. If instead of 4 we take the number 3, then see what is the output comes. This shows that the given number is prime. That was a simple way to check number in Java by counting divisor from 1 to n. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to share and subscribe for more coding logic.